Hello and welcome to the Kingfisher. Now this is not going to be one of my usual videos because instead of sharing my painting process, what I will be sharing is my thought process and the ideas behind this painting. It is truly an inspiring place and somewhere that me and my family have been visiting for many years. So it was while we were on one of these many visits and we were walking down the River Rothay in Ambleside, and suddenly there was just a flash of blue. It was a kingfisher, and the sight of this magnificent creature flying so fast down the river stayed with me for the rest of the journey. And I knew when I got home I wanted to transfer what I'd experienced onto canvas. So how do you make the leap from that feeling, that emotion, and then encompass all that into an image? I have, over the years, done exactly that, and here are just a few. This series I called Nature's Burden, and what this series is about how nature is completely beautiful but can also become quite weighty and tying, which is why I called it Nature's Burden. So I began just sketching in my sketchbook and started coming up with some ideas, and I knew that I wanted to incorporate a woman and this flash of blue, which was the kingfisher flying, which I had good fun trying to represent this with gouache, which I'd basically just splattered all over the page. This was a good starting point, and this is what I always do. I always run through a lot of images in my head and just put them down. Doesn't matter what it looks like on the page, it's just rough, and it's just to get your ideas from your head to the paper. So I carried on refining, and I realised that if I wanted the blue flash to stand out, it'd have to have a darker background, and it'd probably add to the drama as well. But the river and the surrounding things didn't seem quite as important, so I thought maybe I should just get rid of those and just focus in on the kingfisher and the figure. And so finally I resolved the image to this. Instead of creating a blue flash, I decided to incorporate flowers and kind of like confetti to sort of show the feeling and the emotion of the beauty of the kingfisher flying across the sky. And all the colours used were taken from the kingfisher. So I knew I wanted to make an impact with this, and I chose a really large canvas, which I left this clip in because I thought it was hilarious. It was so difficult to work with. It measures 1 metre by 1 metre, and so I had a few issues, as you can see. So I chose to work in oil paints, which I haven't done in quite a while, and thoroughly enjoyed it, and worked this way of building up in small pockets rather than just literally covering everything. I felt with the size of it, it seemed to work better for me. And then just to give you an idea of the scale, I did the turny roundy thing in the garden where I'm directing my husband. As you can see, she's a whopper. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.